Mental Masters, it's Stephanie, aka the Pink Shadow Ninja, and welcome to a new series for my channel, Drawing OCs. Now this is a little bit of a thing. I decided that I wanted to do this mainly for the fun of it and to also to practice doing characters, because I usually do a lot of Ninjago characters. For this episode I'm just going to do my OC and my friend's OC. And for future episodes, I'm going to do your OCs. So, in order to take part in this, you guys can go to comment below, and be sure to put in like a reference sheet of your character. There'll be a link to Stephanie's reference sheet, and it'll show all the things that I want to see. And come episode 2, I will do 4 characters per episode. So, if you guys want to get your character featured, then send me a reference sheet. Okay, so I'm gonna have some music on because I like to have music when I'm drawing, and I'm gonna start off with Stephanie just because it's just to get into the swing of it, and then I'll do Sky. So there might be a few ads in this. Go away, please. Go away, please. Go away. No, I'm just gonna break. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna get started with the first character. So, just start with the face. What this really is basically, it's just like something I wanted to do for fun, really. I don't know what really else to say. Excuse me if I sound a bit weird, guys. I am not great at commentary. Oh yeah, little thing for these characters, it's not going to be like a full exciting picture or anything, it's just going to be like simple poses, and there we go. I need to shrink her a little bit. So it'll be like simple poses and all that. You can request maybe that your character's doing the element or something, but for now I'm just going to do a simple pose with Stephanie, and I'll just do that. Here we go, do our hands as well. I always start off with a nice sketch. So at the moment I've got nothing really to talk about because you basically all know Stephanie's story from season 1. But I think in future seasons I will talk about the characters a bit more. I don't know too much about my friend's character, but we'll talk about her later. So let's do little shoes. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this. I'm really excited for this because I want to get to know you guys and your OCs and all that kind of stuff. So that's a basic shape there. I'll just lighten it out. Oh. I usually do this in Lego style, but I like doing my big eyes and giving them eye colors. You guys can feature that in your reference sheets, because I like to give my characters eye colors rather than just what Lego characters have. It's just black. There we go. There we go. That doesn't look right, actually. So I gotta be careful with like how things look. So just take a moment to see how. Yeah, it looks good. A little dent to represent like a nose or something. Okay, hair. So I'm just looking at my own reference sheet, just so I get the shape of the hair right. I'm trying to keep it as close as what I've designed her with. Oh, don't want to do that. I usually don't give Stephanie lipstick, but Is that another advert? Oh, it was a very short advert. Okay, back to this. Now, I do want to talk about her symbol. I made Stephanie's symbol a hippo, mainly because it's one of my favorite animals. I've recently been watching The Lion Guard, and Vashti's my favorite character of The Lion Guard. He's not my overall favorite character, but the main reason is because he's a hippo, and it's just the noises he makes in some episodes, like when he does the bellowing and all that, and just how strong he is in general, and he wants to help people. I love hippos so much, but Vashti's awesome. So, part of the reason I gave Stephanie that is because I like hippos. So yeah, I don't really know what else to say about that, except this is sort of her, just give her eyelashes. So I'm just trying to, I want to make the, it's got to be some room. There you go. It's got to be right. Let me see. Let's put it there. Go. Now we're starting on her belt. If you guys have any questions as well, you can ask me those down below, and I can answer them while I'm drawing. I had the idea to maybe do this as sort of like a live stream, and I could answer questions while I drew, but I figured this would be a nice relaxing video. We just, if you guys want, you could even draw along with me. Like, I might be a bit late now, but if you want to go back and draw Stephanie, and if you want, you guys can link me the pictures that you've done, either on Twitter, on DeviantArt, and I'll feature it in episode 2. I'll be like, thank you for all the art of last episode's characters and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, that'd be fun. Now that I'm looking at it, that arm looks a little big, so I'm just gonna, sometimes it's good just to go off sketches too, because sometimes I don't realize that the sketches are off until it's too late. There we go. So the way I do it is that I go through my drawing quite quickly, but if you're new at art, I recommend take your time, slow down, see how it looks. See, I've done that arm and it doesn't look right. Maybe it's a bit long. Maybe that's the problem. There we go. Okay. So yeah, I'm almost done, and then we can start with Sky. Got all bandages on her feet. There we go. I gotta fix her hair back here. Here we go. So there's Stephanie. And we're now going to add color. So, let's do this. I'm gonna start by doing her main. I want it to be as Lego as possible. Yeah, it doesn't, guys, if you do manage to actually send me your reference sheets, if your characters have a certain colored skin, I'll just end up, I always do yellow because they're Lego people, and Lego people are always yellow. So I can, if you want me to, I'll do it brown or pale or whatever you want me to do. But I usually do Lego people yellow. That's a nice dark brown. Oh, I don't know what that was about. Nope, did it again. No, stop it. God, try and color that. Okay, that's not right. Go. Nice blue eyes. Now, I was thinking of another thing about talking about why I chose. I did that wrong. Hang on. See? See? Always make sure you don't make mistakes. It's always good to like just to check. Sometimes I post art and there's like a character's missing a hairpiece or something. It's like, ugh. What was I saying? Oh yes. You know what? Never mind, I've forgotten. Oh, yep, there's another mistake. I just looked at her reference sheet, and her sleeves are black, not pink. See? I make mistakes. I can't remember what I was talking about, so I'm just gonna move on. Oh yes, I was talking about why Stephanie has shadow powers. So basically, overall, Stephanie is basically just who I want to be in the real world. Like, confident and brave and all that. And she has traits that I would have in real life. So if you remember season 3, where Skylar was saying she has a sensitive gag reflex, that's what I have in real life as well. So everything they say about Stephanie is what I have, so she's basically me in the Ninjago world. So another example could be, you haven't seen him yet, but I actually do have a Kai doll in real life, and he is the ninja that I actually have a crush on, hence why Stephanie dates him in this series. And I'm trying to think what else. Sorry, just giving her some freckles. Just freckles. What else? She likes the color pink, hence the pink shadow ninja. I've liked the shadow element for a really long time. So whenever it comes to other stuff that's not Ninjago, so say it's like fairy tale, or if she's a drag, or if I'm a dragon and all that sort of stuff, her element will always stay the same. So in fairy tale, she's the shadow dragon slayer. Or for a dragon, one of her elements is shadow. She's always gonna have her shadow powers. I don't know why. I can't remember the concept I came up with, why I gave her shadow powers. I just remember giving it to her, and I've loved it ever since. So hang on, I'm missing. Okay, I'm almost done with like basic colors. There we go. And there's her basic colors. And now, I just want to give her powers. So I recently got new brushes and all that, so. Oh, the screen has gone dark because it's low on power. I will need to charge it before I move on to Sky. I want to get the shadow thing done first though. Make it blur it a little bit, just a little bit, and then maybe make it. And then, yeah, that's it for the shadow. And now I just want to get some blue. There we go. And I know that looks weird now, but if I go to color dodge, there we go. And I'm also going to blur it. I really like doing the shine in the eyes or the glow in the eyes. I think it's better to do, yeah, it's color dodge is much better. There, and there's Stephanie. Now, this will go up on DeviantArt, but for now, I hope you like this little picture of Stephanie. I might do more. And I'm going to pause recording for now, and I'm going to plug in my Kindle and let it charge, and I will be right back to do Sky. And we are back. Hey guys, so I left my Kindle to charge overnight, and as you can see, it's now 100%. So, we are ready to move on to our next character, which is Sky, Master of Stars. Now, you guys have seen her owner and all that in videos and all, and we actually have plans to put her in the series, so that won't be for a little bit of a while though, but I do want to try and make it so we don't spoil anything. But now I'm just going to start drawing. So I'm just going to move Stephanie over a little bit. Oh, okay, let me do this first. There we go, now we move her and there we go. Perfect. Okay, now I want to start with just the main sketch. And again, I do this, see there's like, I do sort of like the square face, because again, they're Lego people. And if you look at a Lego figure, they're all square. And I do like a sort of like square thing as well. And I like to help me out with like where legs and stuff are going to be, I like to draw whereabouts the joints are. So you have the shoulders here, you have the hips here, and then the legs would come down from the hips. There you go. So little thing about Sky, I don't know too much about her, except she's blue, much like Jay, and she's a Master of Stars. I'd have to talk to the owner, because we are thinking of putting her in the series around Season 7. So I still have to finish Season 5, which I'm going to do without Valari, as I said in the vlog. I don't know if this video will probably go up first before the vlog. I still need to get the Ninjago vlogs up. But for those who are watching this first, I've decided to move on without Valari. It's taking too much time, and I just want to get that season done for you guys, because I'm excited to introduce you to Jay and Nia's kid. And okay, let's just do a star. There we go. I know what the character is going to be. So I know they are going to have a lightning powers like Jay. I know what their name is going to be and all that sort of stuff. And I've been seeing the names you guys have been suggesting, and they're really good names, but I don't think anybody is going to guess what her name is, because I came up with it myself, and it's really unique, and I've even had people say I've never heard that name before. So now I'm just going to keep drawing and work on the eyes. I had actually promised my sister that Cole and Tara would get together, but because she's been so busy and school and all that sort of stuff, it is my series, and of course every time I ask it's like, I'm busy, Stephanie, and let me do my stuff, I'll record later, and it's just annoying. Anyway, let me just bring the hair down. Does that look right? Yeah, that looks right. Again, I gotta make sure that this hair piece might be a bit long. Let me just rub it out here so I don't make a mistake. Perfect. I gotta start like doing her. Sometimes it's quite difficult to find detail when there's like lots in the way. So I could do another layer. And this one will be like, yeah, that's good. So, just want to move. Her uniform sort of comes down. Again, if I had a reference sheet, I could see how you do your designs for your characters, and I could put it in. And it'd be good to have like their symbol as well. So because Stephanie's is a hippo, I helped my friend design a symbol for her character, which is a raven. So it sort of goes like this. It comes down like this, and then it sort of like comes across the hips. There. And then there's actually stuff on the right hand as well. So here's just a little, okay, here we go. So I just want to move. It's like it's got a little bracelet with like a little gem in it, I suppose. No, it looks more like a diamond. There we go. I'm just going to put some music on. I forgot to play the soundtrack I was listening to. Where is it? There it is. There we go. Might be a bit loud, because that's going to go up part here. There, and that's sky. And now I can merge those together, sort of. Okay, no, I'm not going to do that. Just going to start doing line artwork. So, with line art, you have to be like... The best thing about sketches is that if you make a mistake, you can just go over it in the line art. And you just have to make sure... Line art helps you say, this is how I want it. And then line art is like, yeah, I'm happy. I'm going to keep it that way. So, there we go. This is a really fun series that I hope to do more of with your guys' OCs. I am eager to see like how everybody draws and all that sort of stuff. And again, as I said with Stephanie, you guys can draw along with me, and if you want, you can send, for this episode, you can even go back and go along with me while I'm drawing Stephanie and Sky, and you can send me the pictures on Twitter or DeviantArt, as I said, and I'll feature them in the next episode. It's always good to try and draw different characters. Go. Another thing that I'd recommend is that when you're drawing clothes and stuff, you can't just make it merge, some would say. So if I show you with this arm, you can't just, there you go, because that looks like it's sort of like merged with the arm. And these are bandages, so what I do is I give them a bit of depth. So it actually looks like the arm is in the bandages, if that makes sense. Go. The only time I don't do that is what I've just done now, is when doesn't fit. So the reason I'm not doing the star is because I have an idea for the star. It's the same way I did Stephanie's eyes. So, you don't have to draw everything as a line art. There are like effects that you can do. So like what I did with Stephanie's eye and then the shadow. So, here we go. It's just round hair. So if you guys want, I'll put the pictures that I used for reference sheets of Sky and Steph in the description, so if you do want to draw along, you have the reference sheet there with you. Go. Let's try and fix the hair. Perfect. Now Sky actually has markings in her hair, like highlights, but I'm not doing those in line art, and I'll show you why in a minute. I'm just gonna casually, there we go. Doesn't look right. There we go. Sorry if I'm not talking much, guys. I'm really bad at commentary. So I'm just trying to like really focus on the drawing aspect of the whole thing. Here we go. So another thing that I could do is talk about your OCs. So I know I keep saying I'll do that, but I just want to keep adding on so you guys have an idea of what ideas I have for the series. If you guys want, with your reference sheets, you can put little descriptions about your character, and I'll read them out while I draw the character and all that, and I can say what I like about the character and all that. Here we go. So again, I would talk about Sky a bit more, but I don't know a lot about her. I know that she will, she's actually dating Lloyd. That's one thing I forgot to mention, she's dating Lloyd. So, yeah, that's one thing. And she's also, I'm trying to think, sorry guys. I don't know too much about her except she's a star ninja, she dates Lloyd, all that sort of stuff. Again, I'll need to talk with the owner about her. You guys will get to know her more around season 7. There we go. There is her line art. Oh, okay, I don't know what happened there. Oh, I know what I did. Okay, I'm just gonna hide that layer just while I do color. Oh, I gotta do the line. Wait, one sec. Ugh, this is annoying. Hang on, let me do that. Perfect. Okay, now we can start coloring. So I'm just gonna borrow Stephanie's yellow. Oh, hang on. Gotta make sure there's no gaps in her face. Let me just color out that star. I'll show you why in a minute. But then again, I did say that you can't just, you don't have to color everything at the start. Hang on, I need these lips. Go. Oh, I'm working on. Here we go. Okay, now here is what I was talking about with the hair. So, with the, whatever color hair that your character has, so Sky has black hair, I just go and I draw the pattern with the color of the hair. So it actually looks part of the hair. There we go. There we go. And just fill in the... Oh, I should probably change that a little. Okay, and I'm gonna just darken it. There we go. Hang on a sec. Ugh. So guys, I'm just focusing on the drawing. I'm sorry if I'm not talking much. I will get better as episodes go along. Okay, then I need a nice dark for the bandages. Oh. If you guys have any questions about like the episodes itself, like putting in your OCs, or even just sharing the art that you've also drawn, then you can let me know down in the description and I'll answer them best I can. Oh god, advert. Hang on one sec. Hey, go away. And the eyes. Oh, almost forgot. these bits here. Here we go. She's actually kind of bigger than Stephanie, but it's okay. See, my drawing style changes. So I actually drew Stephanie yesterday, and this is how I drew today, so you can see a difference. Okay, now I want to, like, give her her highlights. So that includes... Oh, I gotta do her star first, so... Let me just do this quickly. So her star actually doesn't have a black outline. It's actually blue on the outside, and then it's a darker blue on the inside. There we go. Now we can add her highlights, so... Okay, there we go. And just do color dodge. Go. And make it blur. There we go. Now we can do her star. So, her stars are always yellow. There we go. So now, I was actually very confused at first with this character, because if you think of stars in real life, they're just balls of gas burning millions of miles away in space. But for her outfit, or her, oh, too much. For her powers, it's legitimately just like what I've drawn, just like that. Which is pretty cool. Color dodge. Glow? There we go. Let's do a glow effect. And then we can, like, go around with a thicker brush. This is how I get a glow. So you go around the shape that you want to glow. So for this case, it's a star. And then you can blur it. And you can either leave it like that, but I like to go to color dodge. Or, yeah, it's color dodge. See, so that has an impact on the actual picture. And then I'll also add, if I do another layer, it's going to be very thin now. Very thin. Like there. Okay, that's not thin enough. No, that's way too thin now. Okay, hang on. I can do this. Okay. Okay, I can't. Let's see, 6. Let's do it to 3. Yeah, 3 is good. I wanted it like this. This will be like the edge of the star, and then I also want to add in the glow there. Oh, hang on. Let me just blur it. Blurring it should work. Perfect, there we go. And there you have it. So you have Stephanie and Sky. Oh god, I mixed up. It didn't take too long. It was lots of fun to do. I'll probably do shading in another episode. But for now, that's this first episode finished. Let me just give them... I can just give them 2 backgrounds very, very quickly. So I'll do pink for Staff. And then blue for Sky. And I do need to fix Stephanie's eyes. There's another thing. If you're doing a white background, you don't have to worry about like the white things here. But if you do a colored background and you forget to color the white, there we go. Perfect. You know what? Let's just very quickly. Okay, thanks for telling me. Just a little add-on, guys. I like to make my pictures really pretty, so I would always sometimes... White outlines always help. So I'll just go around them quickly, and that will be this episode. If you guys did enjoy this, comment, like, and subscribe. Don't forget, if you want to get your character featured in episode 2 or future episodes, send me a link to your character's reference sheet if you have one, and I will choose 3 to do for next week. So it should be lots of fun. Again, you can re-watch and write down any notes that you need to take. Also, if you guys have tried drawing Stephanie and Sky with us today, then send me a link and they'll get featured in the next episode. Again, I'm going to try and work on Season 5 by myself. I want to get that season done as quickly as I can, because I want to work on Season 6 and then get to Season 7. I have big plans for Season 6 and Season 7. And that being said, I will thank you so much for watching, Elemental Masters, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye!